Hi, sixth graders. This is Mrs. Buddy here, and today we're going to learn about global climate, and we're working on Objective 3. The article that we are going to look at is from NASA. It's called Climate Kids, and we're going to start working on learning about what we can do to help. So I want you to write down global climate, Objective 3. The resource is Climate Kids from NASA, and the title is What I Can Do to Help. Okay? So can I help nature to help us? It says, yes, we can all take notice of our environment. We can learn how our planet works. We can learn how to live on it without making a mess. We can help to keep it magnificent for ourselves, our children and grandchildren, and others living things besides us. So, I want you to write down, can I help nature to help us? And yes, we can all help the environment. We know that. We've learned that in science so far. Learn how the planet works. So we've been learning a little bit about greenhouse gases and the greenhouse effect. We can learn how to live without making a mess. Recycle. Pick up after yourself. Keep our earth clean. We can use different items. Let's continue reading here. It says, some of the ways we can help may have to wait until you are a little older, like choosing an energy efficient car, installing solar panels on the roof of your house, or choosing a green career. But there are many important ways you can help right now. You can help by growing your own vegetables and fruits. You can help by planting a tree. Your new plants and trees will help to remove the greenhouse gas CO2 from the air. If you grow some of your own food, you can also help to prevent more CO2 from entering the air from the fossil fuel burning trucks, planes, and ships that transport your food to and from you. So let's go ahead, and I want you to write the different ways that we can use energy efficient cars and solar panels. And remember, those are probably things that you can't do right now, but later on when you get older, you can definitely do that. So the next heading we have is how I can reduce my carbon footprint. Okay. Oh, don't forget, we need to write down grow our own vegetables and fruits. That reduces the CO2 from entering the air by reducing the amount of fossil fuels being used by trucks, planes, and ships during transport. And I'm going to put an S there for trucks. And then we can also plant trees. Trees help remove CO2 from the air. Okay, now we can work on this one. How can I reduce my carbon footprint? Go ahead and pause if you need to make sure that you can get all this information down. How can I reduce my carbon footprint? Your carbon footprint is the amount of carbon dioxide released into the air because of your own energy needs. So the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. You need transportation, electricity, food, clothing, and other goods. Your choices can make a difference. So those are things that you need, but what choices can you make so that you are not using and you're making sure that your carbon footprint is as small as it can be. Okay, so here are some things that you can do. Swap old incandescent light bulbs for the new compact fluorescent light bulbs. Okay, they only use 25% as much electricity to give the same light, and they last 10 times longer. Okay, so it says right here your carbon footprint is the amount of carbon dioxide released into the air because of your own needs, like through transportation, electricity, and food. Okay, and it also says your personal choices make a difference. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move that up, and I'm going to move this up as well. Turn off lights, TVs, computers when you do not need them. I'm sure your parents tell you that a lot. Unplug any electronic gadget you can. You can turn it off with the remote, TV, DVD player, Nintendo, Xbox. They use power even when it's off. Appliances with a digital clock like a coffee maker or a power adapter like a laptop computer also suck power like a sneaky vampire. Plug these kinds of things into a surge protector or power strip that has an on and off switch. Then you can shut off all the power without unplugging each gadget. So those are some things that you can do. And what we have right here, it says change out your light bulbs to save energy, turn off lights and unplug technology when not in use. And then we're going to learn about some more ways that we can reduce our carbon footprint. There are even power strips that glow to show how much power is going through them. And power strips you can control from your computer or iPhone. Pretty cool, isn't that? It's amazing what we have the ability to do. Turn up the thermostat on the air conditioner when it's hot. I know you don't want to do that. Use fans if you're still hot. They use much less power. Now, then turn down the thermostat on the heating units when it's cold. Use sweaters, blankets, and socks. They're good for you and better for the planet as well. So go ahead in your notes and write down. Turn up the thermostat for air conditioning, okay? It won't be as cool in your house. And turn down the thermostat for heating. It won't be as warm in your house. But there's different things that you can do. Just like for air conditioning, you can use a fan and use a blanket. It's always great to snuggle up. So, also walk or ride your bike instead of taking a car everywhere. Even a 2-mile trip puts 2 pounds of CO2 into the atmosphere. If you must ride, carpool. Stay out of the drive-thru. Isn't that crazy? When you go to a fast food place, ask your driver to park the car and let you walk inside rather than sitting in a line of cars with the engine running and polluting. Okay? Now, there are some vehicles that even when you're stopped at a stop sign, they turn off. My car does that. And so that is one way that I personally reduce my CO2 emissions. Okay. Then it says walk or ride your bike and carpool. Okay, the next section is how can I reduce my trash pile? Okay. How can I reduce my trash pile? Ask your parents to buy reusable grocery bags. Help them to remember to get them out of the car and take them into the store. Recycle everything you can. If your city does not pick up recycled materials, find out who you can talk about starting the service. You should be recycling paper, aluminum cans, cardboard, food cans, plastic, glass, newspapers, magazines, junk mail, phone books, and anything else made out of paper. Okay, so it says reuse trash bags and recycle everything you can. Now, something that is getting pretty popular is shop thrift stores, okay, or bring your own mug. That's what you can tell your parents when they stop to buy their morning coffee. Use less paper whenever possible and save the trees. Drink tap water, filtered if you like, instead of bottled water. Carry your drinking water in a reusable bottle. Plastic water bottles are an environmental disaster. So shop at thrift stores. Drink tap water instead of bottled water. Use a reusable water bottle. Okay? Use fewer containers. Buy the product that uses less packaging material. Even if you recycle packaging materials, it takes energy to create them in the first place and energy to remake them into something else. All right. Now our next heading is, we also have this. Use fewer containers and buy products that use less packaging. Remember, you can stop the video at any time. Now, do I need to save water too? Of course you do. People and animals in many parts of the world do not have clean, safe water to drink. As many more regions are hit by drought, this problem will become even more serious. The sooner we start conserving water, the better off we will all be. Be aware of how much water you use. So do you need to save water too? Conserving water is very important. Now imagine you live in a recreational vehicle, an RV, and your water tank holds only 50 gallons. Every time you turn on the water, the noisy electric water pump has to turn on too, sucking up your RV's battery power. Would you keep the water running while you brush your teeth? Would you spend 15 minutes in there showering, using up all the water in the tank and depleting the battery? Would you plant a thirsty lawn in front of your RV if you were parked in the desert? Of course not. Okay? Turn off the water when brushing your teeth. Take shorter showers, but please still take showers. All right, how can I make a real difference? Well, in this section, it says you can choose a green career. You can help to solve climate change problems and challenges. These are the exciting careers of the future. They range from designing satellites for NASA to fixing wind energy generators to planning drought-tolerant landscapes for homes and parks. Many of the possible careers haven't even been thought of yet. You can invent your own career. Check out those green careers right there. So how can I make a real difference? You can choose a green career to help solve problems, and you can design and invent to help our earth. So kiddos, I hope this helped you, and best of luck on the test. We'll see you later. Bye.